Hello, it's good to see you today. So, what we're going to be doing today is going over your report of findings. So, we examined those areas in your back from your last visit when we did x-rays, the nervoscope, and just general orthopedic tests. And we are going to be talking about our findings along with your history really quick, then try to figure out the best plan moving forward to get you both feeling and functioning better so you can be at your best. Before we start, I want to talk to you about some of our philosophy here at our clinic, particularly two keywords being vitalism and subluxation. Either of those words can be hot words. I just want to say that what we believe as chiropractors is that the body has its functions that we're not always in charge of. A prime example is the way in which our hearts beat while we sit this very moment and how our lungs expand and decompress while we obtain oxygen from our environment. The body has all these major functions which we are unaware of because we don't have to actively try to do them. Our bodies just know how to do it. That is what we call an innate intelligence, which is our body's ability to naturally heal itself from within. This healing is able to properly function when our vertebrae are not putting any pressure on our nerves. When those nerves get compressed by a misaligned vertebra, it causes them to under or over function, which interferes with those nerves. This is called a subluxation. The subluxation is the reason why you experience symptoms such as neck pain, numbness and tingling down your hand or your wrist, or you could also have something such as allergies. So as chiropractors, we want to help facilitate your natural healing within by targeting where you have that nerve interference or what we call subluxation. We then correct it with a specific and gentle adjustment with the intent of realigning those vertebrae back on top of one another to remove that nerve interference and then also to turn the connection back on from the brain to the rest of the body. Again, if you have any other questions or concerns, then please let me know. All right, so first we're gonna get started with your history. I see that you're a bus driver, you enjoy things such as heavy lifting and dancing, is that correct? Awesome, yeah. I love dancing myself, although I'm not very good at it. I can understand your frustration for not being able to do these things to the maximum capacity which you desire. So how long have you been a bus driver for? Oh wow, 15 years, okay, that's a long time. You mentioned you had an appendectomy a couple of years ago as well. Have you had any other problems since then? No? No other complications with that appendectomy or anything? Nope? Okay. Awesome. It also says you've never seen a chiropractor before. Is that correct? Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, you're in the right place. Upon coming in, you mentioned low back pain, which is what we focused on your last visit. It is understandable how low back pain can cause many problems, especially during prolonged sitting with you being a bus driver, lifting the weights and dancing. I definitely think we can make big improvements moving forward. So now we're going to look at your x-rays and then the nervoscope scan. Okay, so now we're gonna go through your x-rays right now first. So here, looking at this, you can see the lumbar spine right here. And we can see from about L2 to L5 that the curvature is a lot more pronounced than it should be. And this makes sense too, because you're a bus driver, that it could be causing that exacerbation of your spine to shift forward, which is what we call hyperlordosis. And then coming through here, you can see your cervicals right here, and then also your thoracic spine. And those clear up pretty good, which is good news for you. But yeah, so just that hyperlordosis rate on your lumbar spine right there, that's definitely something that we can help out with chiropractic care. We want to be able to lessen that curve by helping to lessen that curve, and so that would hold, our intention is for the pressure on the nerves to be reduced as well. So that's how you would be having less inflammation and less like heat coming off of there. Now, one more thing too, you also said you experience frequent stomach issues, is that right? Okay, so yeah, it could very well be that because you're having this hyperlordotic curve that it's putting pressure on those nerves, and we have nerves that go to all of our visceral organs, so that could be definitely a reason why you're experiencing these stomach problems, and I definitely think you would make a good candidate for chiropractic care. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go into your thermography, your nervous scope scan. So here is an image. We can see on your right side that it was very red. Red usually indicates severe nerve interference. You can also see it on your neck region that there's some nerve interference there too. So there could be an association between your lumbars and your cervical spine. And so what this is helping us to do is to be able to find the areas where you have a lot more inflammation. So that inflammation, when we palpate, we could usually feel it around your lumbar area. And that also helps to clue us where we're supposed to be feeling for. So say you have a spinous that goes right in your back, and then that would just give us a clue of which direction we need to thrust into to be able to realign those vertebrae on top of one another. Okay, so now that you understand a little bit better what's going on with your body, we're gonna start to focus more on your lumbar area because we see that needs the most work. And so what we have decided is to put you on a care plan for 5 weeks to be adjusting you 2 times every week. So that'd be 10 adjustments total in those 5 weeks. I'm not sure, we have two payment options. You could pay weekly, which is a lot more expensive, or you could just pay the full costs up front. And I just wanted to let you know too, as a practice member that we focus on chiropractic hygiene, which you think about when you go to a dentist, you know, you get your monthly cleaning every 6 months, right? But it's not only that, but on top of that, you want to be brushing your teeth daily and also flossing. So just as as chiropractors, we can give you those adjustments, but if you're not doing the right things to be able to maintain that, then it makes it a lot more difficult to be able to improve in your condition. So yeah, our key is to help you live at your best life. And so one thing we should include with this, we're gonna give you some stretches and exercises to be doing on a weekly basis. And we definitely think that this is gonna help get you to where you need to be. So for the payment options, I'm gonna have you talk to my CA after this meeting. But in the meantime, we're gonna be doing these 10 visits. And then after those 5 weeks, we're gonna have a reevaluation to see if you qualify for maintenance care, which would limit it down to 1 time per week. And then we'd see if your condition's improved or gotten worse. So we'll determine that when that time comes. So do you have any other questions or concerns? Okay, awesome. Now we'll just get you adjusted and you can be on your way. Okay, so we've made it to our 10th visit now. So how have things been with bus driving, weightlifting, and your dancing? Oh, okay, awesome. So that was our goal. I really feel like those last visits that we were able to really minimize that inflammation in your low back and also to be able to move those vertebrae a lot more freely in your back. So moving forward, I want to move you to a wellness or maintenance patient. Originally we had you on a care plan as well, where you paid all at once. And so if you want to go ahead and do that again, you're more than welcome to. We're only going to be seeing you for 1 time per week rather than 2. And if something comes up, obviously we can give you more adjustments. But if you have any more questions or concerns, then please let me know. Thank you. Have a great day.